Well, hello there, my fellow Doombots and Laverian citizens, and welcome to Yo DOOMBOTCAST, episode 8, I believe. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about a bunch of TV, a bunch of streaming shows. The Boys is back. Dardevil just had the greatest episodes, maybe in the entire board again history. We're going to be talking about the Viltrumite War of Invincible Season 4, and some posts from RDJ DOOM that I forgot to talk about. We will be talking about them today. If there's anything specific that you want to see, there are timestamps below that will show you everything in order that you want to watch. So if you want to watch something or you don't want to be spoiled by something, click the timestamps down below. Before we get into it, please like,
comment, and doomscribe, or be doomed.
Or be doomed. So, we always
Especially you, Timothy.
Timothy Chalamet, doomscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah.
We always love to start off the first part of the podcast, as always, super relevant Doom news.
Super relevant Doom news.
And the first topic is actually a topic about Dr. Doom himself on his official YouTube channel, Straight Out Latveria. He posted the following: "My subjects. I realize that my Doombots have been severely underutilized for the broadcast. I intend on changing that. Doombot number 7 shall make his first appearance in the next broadcast, and there will be much more to come after that. It's time all my magnificent creations. Farewell for now. Lord Doom, glory to Latveria." And then I, of course, did some research, looked for Doombot 7, and I found this YouTube channel by Boba Fetta 8501, 39 subscribers, saying this is a channel for gameplays and drawing. And then when you go to the channel, he has 0 videos. So yeah, that was of course a joke. This dude will not be in the next Straight Out Latveria video. Just so you know, okay, this is not the Doombot 7. These are not the Doombots we are looking for.
No.
But yeah, it of course brings up the question. I'm Doombot 15. My co-host is Doombot 16, who did the great job of distracting me so much during the intro that I forgot to introduce him. So here's my co-host, Doombot number 16.
Yeah.
And never fails to bring the chaos to the show.
Yes.
But 15, 16 are to be seen. We were getting Doombot number 7. Like, well, what's going on? Is this gonna be Cristiano Doombot? Or?
I think they dropped the digit of 1 when they tried to make him. They like dropped it on the floor. Oh, Butterfingers, now it's shattered.
We're getting Doombot number 7. Like, is this part of the 6-7 trend?
Yeah.
I wonder why Lord Doom chose this particular Doombot above us. Of course, we are not jealous. We are, of course, grateful for being that Doom allows us the privilege of recording these silly little Latvian podcasts.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
But if Doombot 7 catches a virus, we are available.
Yes.
We are available.
We are very much willing and able to take up the mantle.
But yeah, that all said, I'm very excited to see Doombots being introduced in the Straight Out Latveria channel, and yeah, I cannot wait.
Yes, yeah.
It'll be a cool episode to watch.
Yes.
Talking about Dr. Doom and now the MCU's version of Dr. Doom.
Ooh.
RDJ, Robert Downey Jr. posted the following picture.
Yes.
And yeah, when you look at it, you see a bunch of Easter eggs, and they're all painted to resemble certain characters in the MCU.
Yes.
And I thought it would be pretty cool to go over all of them.
Yes.
Okay, so the first one we got is Namor.
Yes.
We got a picture of his trident. I really like Namor in Wakanda Forever. I mean, he was so intimidating.
Yeah, and real. He felt really real, like realistic. Like he wasn't this like, yes, we have a grudge against you, so we're gonna destroy you, or not even like villainous, you know. But like he
had to do it for his people.
Yeah,
he had to provide.
Yes, exactly.
I think that's going to play a big role in
he did the right
Doomsday.
thing for the wrong reasons, let's just say,
that scene when they destroy Wakanda with the water, that was insane.
Oh,
but the first one was Namor. Then we get the second one. The second or go down, is the window. We got the window for Doctor Strange. This is of the Sanctum Sanctorum, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So Doctor Strange is
Really
going to be
subtle.
appearing in Avengers Doomsday, I guess.
Oh, okay. I get
Which he has not been confirmed anywhere else besides this little Easter bag.
Yeah.
I love all the art stuff that Robert Downey Jr. does, but I think it's awesome to see that right now this kind of confirms that Sheriff Strange, you know, he was the second in command in Secret Wars, will appear in Doomsday. Then we get an egg for Ant-Man, but it's 3 ants, so I think that is for his daughter and for Janet, the Wasp. So I think that's what that means. The 3 ants resembling the Ant-Man family.
Yeah, I mean, like, wasps are far from ants. They're not even related, but that's
yeah,
fine.
but like they're part of the same group, you know?
Yeah, okay.
You know,
Yes.
maybe one of them. You see that one of them could be a wasp or something. I don't know. It's like with the paint splash. It's not really. Maybe it's a reach, but they could have also done an egg with only 1 ant. But I think they do 3 ants to resemble that all 3 of the Ant-Man family will be a part of it.
Yes.
Or do you think something else?
Well, I think we still have a long way to go. It's not quite as PC as it should be.
What?
We still have a long way to go. We're basically like putting ants and wasps. They do not look alike at all.
Oh, okay.
With society, you have a lot to make up for this.
I guess so.
Yes.
Hard to follow.
Yes, we do not make this mistake in Latveria.
Sure.
So join us.
Yeah, Shuri, it's Black Panther. I think that we get the Black Panther egg.
Yes.
We get the Thunderbolts, aka New Avengers egg, and
With
it has
the
some
Z,
cracks in it.
yes.
Maybe that resembles the tension between Bucky and Sam Wilson, because Sam Wilson, for some reason, sued Bucky Barnes and the Thunderbolts at the end of the New Avengers movie. I wonder if will see like the beginning of Avengers Doomsday is like the court case. But I used the Z.
It's Avengers
With Z.
with the Z.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Do I not see a man wearing an identity crisis?
I'm a man of honor. I have battled Captain America. And not the new one. The real one.
I guess this Captain America also did not see people turn into shadows when it happened. We are more Avengers than that remix of Drake.
He literally tried to fight the President of United States. He's a terrorist.
Would you respect somebody who kicks your president's bottom? I do not.
No. I actually like that fight scene at the end. I think that's one of the best Hulk outs. Red Hulk versus Sam Wilson, Captain America.
Yeah.
It's a pretty sick scene. The rest of the movie is not that great, but I really enjoyed that particular scene. We also got Shang-Chi. I think this is the initial of the 10 rings. That's what I gathered from online. That's what this stands for. We all know that Shang-Chi is going to be appearing in it. Do you remember that story that Shang-Chi... Semi Lu, I think, told about him visiting the tent of Robert Downey Jr. on the set of Avengers Doomsday, and he had all of these paintings of himself as historical figures. That was a crazy. He called it Downeyland. He had his own like little land on
Downeyland.
Yeah, Downeyland. Okay, moving on. We get the X-Men.
Yes.
With some paint dripping there, of course. Oh man, this image, I cannot wait. Scott Summers, I think he looked so good in the trailer for Avengers Doomsday.
They did him really dirty in The Last Stand, man. Like,
yeah.
I'm heartbroken. My wife dead. Like,
it was. Yeah, I hope that when they reboot the X-Men, we'll talk about that a little bit more in a sec. But when we do that, Scott Summers gets a bigger role because Cyclops is supposed to be the leader in the field of the X-Men.
Yeah.
And then Charles is the person who oversees all of the stuff on school. But
Yeah.
while they're fighting in battle, it is Scott Summers. It is Cyclops who leads them into battle. So
he's
the
him.
movies should resemble that.
Yeah.
We of course get a bloody, no, or paint dripping Captain America. Of course, Steve Rogers being confirmed, and we saw that Avengers Doomsday teaser. Then I grouped these two together. We got, of course, Thor, and we get Loki. Cannot wait for this reunion. And for how many time he believes that his brother is dead, he turns out he's back. No resurrections this time. Better reboot. I don't know. Have you seen the show Loki?
I would lie if I said yes.
Yeah, then don't say yes.
And says no.
Okay, yeah, I don't like Loki. I think that Loki, literally, the show starts with, how am I alive? And then they show him like a montage of his whole life, and then he gets killed by Thanos or something.
Oh, okay.
And then he's like, okay, I guess I'm a good guy now. I don't know. It kind of goes against like the character arc, especially the version of Loki, because that's the version that gets captured right after the first Avengers movies. The first Avengers movie where he like tries to kill everybody with a Chitauri, you know?
Yeah.
Then he teleports with the Tesseract at the end of Endgame, and he's in the TVA.
TVA Shabacle.
Yeah. Come on, the TVA. I also don't like that they have like Infinity Stones everywhere. Like, Infinity Stones, I use them as butt plugs. It's so dumb. It's like, great. Let's poop all over the Infinity Saga. And then, the bad guy is this guy, Kang the Conqueror. And then Kang gets literally killed at the end of Loki season 1. And it's like, now there's more Kangs. And then we get Quantumania, and then we see 1,000 Kangs. And I guess we're never going to be talking about Kang again.
Yeah.
It was just, what a weird clusterfuck of ideas. That was
It sounded
really
like
bad.
something they built up. But then plans changed in the middle, and they were like, I guess we're going to have to abandon this ship.
Nobody wants to follow a movie cinematic universe, and then you have to watch every single show. I like the shows, and I really like Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah.
But I don't think that I have to have seen Daredevil Born Again to enjoy the new Spider-Man movie. Whatever. I'm going on a tangent. Let's continue with these things.
Yeah.
You get, of course, Fantastic Four, the Fraudulent Four, with a big stripe through it.
Yes, as it should be.
They're canceled.
As it should be.
Paint dripping.
Yes.
But the biggest one,
yes,
everybody's going crazy about, is the Spider-Man one. There's a Spider-Man egg behind the Thor, Loki, and Fantastic Four one. But the debate online is, what Spider-Man is it actually? Is it the Spider-Man from the Tobey Maguire? Because if you look at the logo, it kind of looks like the new Spider-Man logo of Brand New Day, but it also looks like the logo
of Carnage. Don't you think?
No,
Carnage
it's not going to be
right?
fucking Carnage. It's a Spider-Man egg. What do you think it's the logo of Tobey Maguire, or do you think it's the logo of Tom Holland? Because it could be both, right?
No, I'd say Tom Holland, because if you see like the outer legs are longer than the inner ones. If you're looking at the Tobey Maguire ones, like the legs closer to the butt are sticking out longer.
Oh yeah, but that's right.
Yeah, it's the other way around with the Tom Holland one. So it's the Tom Holland one if we're going exact.
It could be, but also there have been a lot of rumors that Tobey Maguire will be the Spider-Man in the Avengers Doomsday movie.
Really?
We talked about this. He was like spotted in London while Avengers Doomsday was filming in London.
Oh yeah.
And I also made a bunch of videos that suggested the opening of Avengers Doomsday will be the destruction of Sam Raimi's Spider Universe. Basically an incursion happening while the X-Men are fighting with Spider-Man. And it was a crazy story, and I broke it all down. Which, I don't know, if that's the introduction to Avengers Doomsday, seeing like the Spider-Man world of Tobey Maguire like getting destroyed by a bunch of X-Men that are trying to save their own world from an incursion by destroying another world, another reality. That would be a crazy opening, you know?
Damn, really crazy.
Imagine seeing that. And then maybe right before Tobey Maguire's universe collapses, he will get saved by Deadpool, Wolverine, and the TVA or something to help them join and stop what is causing these incursions or whatever. It's just a bunch of nerd talk, but I I just think that this is real nice. I don't know if you can take too much away from this, but it was a really cool piece of art, and I freaking love all of the little drawings and all of this stuff that RDJ is posting on his IG page. I should have covered this last week, but I wasn't. I kind of deleted IG off my phone, and the reason is you get thrown to death with AI slop and a bunch of gobbledygook that I'm not really interested in personally.
Yeah.
But yeah. What do you think of these Easter eggs, and do you think we can take anything out of them?
Well, I think you've already explained what we can take out of them, but like, what I think you mean is, we might get more teaser trailers. Either that,
or
or
we're just saying we're getting a new Avengers trailer, Avengers Doomsday trailer this week.
Maybe.
I don't have it in the podcast, but CinemaCon is happening.
Yeah.
What CinemaCon is basically it's where all the movie studios, they get together with all the theater studios, and then they basically pitch their movie. They're like, this is why you should give my movie more screens. And Disney and Marvel are always they have shown entire movies there.
Okay.
Like Shang-Chi, like 6 months or a couple of months before it came out, they showed the entire movie at CinemaCon. They debut new trailers because it's a place where they try to build hype so that theaters will be like, okay, yeah, we are gonna give you the bigger screens, and yes, we can give you a window of like 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might get an Avengers Doomsday trailer, and a lot of people have been saying that we are gonna get a real Avengers, not a teaser, not like a couple, not one person, or what were those little. You only saw one character, Yeah, they were like four little teasers. One of the X-Men.
They took like 30 seconds or something.
One with Thor. And then there was another one that I'm forgetting.
X-Men.
Yeah, we saw X-Men.
Yeah, X-Men was one with Cyclops.
Oh, and the Fantastic Four one with Namor and Black Panther, that one. But yeah, I think that we might be getting a real... Because then they debut the trailer there, and then maybe like 10 minutes after they put it online. So maybe next week we will be talking about our first look at Robert Downey Jr.'s Doctor Doom in the MCU. I'm very excited for that because so far all of the looks look very good. The one thing I'm missing is kind of the bling. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Let's talk about Spider-Man. Let's talk about Spider-Man updates.
Spider-Man.
So, Tom Holland, in an article with Variety, said the following. That they're filming new scenes and adding more humor and layering in a villain plotline in a new way. So, okay, I'm going to read this a little bit out. Okay, Tom Holland has confirmed that Spider-Man Brand New Day, the 4th film in the series, pretty crazy that it's like already the 4th. It's the 4th freaking... This is the first time we get a Spider-Man 4,
they're
right?
They're pumping out these things fast. I remember when you had to wait 2-3 years for
Well, it's been some time. Tom Holland has been Spider-Man for 10 years.
Time flies, my man.
But he has been in a lot of movies. Yeah, you're right. He's been in so many movies.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's been Spider-Man 6 times.
Oof.
I think it was
Avengers,
Civil War. First
Civil
War. Then Spider-Man Homecoming. After Spider-Man Homecoming, I think it was Avengers Infinity War.
Yes.
After Infinity War, it was Endgame.
Yes, and after that, No Way Home.
No. Then you have Far From Home.
Far From Home. Okay.
Then No Way Home. So it's 6.
Yes. 6 times.
He's been in 6 freaking Spider-Man movies.
7th and counting.
Yeah, so this is actually the 7th appearance of this version of Spider-Man. Damn. But I also still think that he will also appear in Daredevil Born Again. Maybe that's just the inner nerd talking. But still, let's go on.
This guy's schedule must look like a thesis.
Yeah, bro, this dude works so hard. He also says that he's close to retirement. When he's a father, he wants to stop.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I think that him and Zendaya also, they're on top of the world right now. Yeah, if you can stop and you can just take 18 years to raise a kid or something, and then come back when you're a little bit older and your kids are done, and then you can do some other type roles.
Yes.
then you miss the part where people are like, oh, we're done with them, and then people will miss them a lot. Then when they're older and a little bit more sophisticated, they could come back into the game or whatever. I'm just speculating, or maybe do like only very special projects to them with really good directors. But let's talk about this, okay? So Tom Holland has confirmed that Spider-Man Brand New Day, the fourth film in the series, is currently undergoing reshoots in London. He's insisted, however, that this isn't emergency filming needed to salvage the MCU film. Speaking to GQ, I thought it was Variety. What the fuck? Yeah. The actor explained that he's really enjoying shooting new material for the superhero film, even if he doesn't believe it's necessary. With the stars sharing, I can positively say that the stuff we're doing, we don't need. The movie works and sings as it is. We're just adding the icing on the cake in certain areas. We're finding some ways to add a little bit more humor. We're layering in a villain plotline in a new way, and some really fun stuff. He added, they're adding, so what this tells me when I read this is the movie is very dark because they needed to add more humor because it was too dark. And they're doing a new villain plotline. Are they talking about introducing a new villain, or they're doing more with a villain who is already in the story? What do you think, Doombot?
I think they might introduce a new villain.
Yeah.
Whilst also reworking the ones they have. Because stories like this and big projects like that, I think they'd rather, like, depending on the situation, of course, rework things that already exist, or then just like getting rid of things and adding new and adding something to replace it, or just getting rid of it.
I don't think they're gonna do film a new villain plot line. Yeah, you think they're introducing
maybe new villain, or like an implication of one for future projects.
Yeah, but I just watched Amazing Spider-Man, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. I'm kind of afraid that this new movie is gonna be the new Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh, God forbid!
Because if you count the amount of villains in this freaking movie, man, if you count there's more than 10 in there, antagonists, that can be seen. You got, we start off with the freaking Punisher, then you got Hulk, who can be an antagonist in this one.
Yeah.
Then you get the three goobers that are running around in the trailer, which are Tarantula, which is Boomerang, and Scorpion. They already got freaking 5. They add Sadie Sink from Tillman's character in there. Yeah. And they also said that Tombstone might be in it. I wouldn't be surprised if Kingpin is in here also, in a way, because his vice president, his second in command, was given the keys to the city. And there's still maybe the Hand is also in here, so that's already 10. And if they're also introducing a new villain, who's the villain gonna be? I hope it's like a funny, silly little guy, like for the montage. Maybe they add like a guy in a rhino onesie. Then I'm 100% for it.
Yeah, Groot, maybe a Baby Groot cameo.
Something silly, like maybe the movie was so dark they had to add a little bit more comedy to it. Yeah. But yeah, I am excited for this movie. I am holding out hope that this can be the most comic accurate Spider-Man movie of all time, like the same thing that the latest Superman movie was. That this can be like the movie. But after watching Amazing Spider-Man 2 that only had 3 villains, how can this movie do it with 10?
Yeah, I was thinking, like, that's crazy. That's going to be a horrible time in the writing stuff. That's going to be really hard to write around. Yeah. Like, to just, like, put in villains without making them, for one, divisive, mechanical.
I don't mind mechanical and divisive, but I mind, I don't know. It has to fit the story, Because you can have a bunch of goofy villains of the week, and then you have it in like a montage, This is show that New York's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see every freaking single villain's motivation. Sometimes a villain is just a villain, and his daughter doesn't have life support or something. I don't know.
So it's like the less is more is usually like
less
the way
is
to
more.
go in that situation.
If you're who we still don't know who is leading the hand, you know.
Yeah, because like this is the question. It's not like how are they gonna write 10 antagonists in it?
No.
The question should actually be what will each of those 10 antagonists add to the story while they're in it.
Exactly.
That is
Well, I'm excited for the movie, but I am after watching Amazing Spider-Man 2. I hope it. Okay, let's move on. I have faith in Daniel Cretton.
Yes, this is destroying.
Faith in Feige.
Yes.
I got to stab back, man. We just watched Daredevil Born Again, the last episode. I rewatched it with you.
Yes.
Let's just keep faith that the MCU is gonna be like it's going up. It's getting better, man.
Yeah, it's getting better again.
Okay. Let's talk about the new X-Men movie. Because it has a crazy update. The writers for both Beef and The Bear, two of the best drama shows, both shows that have won Emmys, are working on a new draft for the X-Men movie, which will start filming, I think, next year. It's official, folks. Beef creator Lee Sung-jin and The Bear scribe and co-showrunner Joanna Kahlo are writing Marvel's X-Men movie. Jake Schreier, the director of Thunderbolts, of course, also spoke about how much he loves Sonny's writing in Beef and what he admires about him, which is the ability to take small interpersonal dynamics and explode them into a large canvas, which is going to be a core part of writing a great X-Men movie, which is, of course, it's character dynamics. It's like a family. He also admits how happy he is to have Lee and Kahlo on board, who are the creators of the two most interesting shows on television right now, The Bear and Beef. He continued, when you go back and read X-Men comics, there's ideology, but there's also interpersonal drama, almost a soap opera quality, having writers who understand both how to drive ideology from personal stakes. If you can get that right, that is what will feel most honest to what X-Men can be. Can be. When it comes to the traditional Marvel secrecy, Schreier is keeping things as tightly lipped as you expect from someone who's working on such a high-profile MCU project. We'll film in a little black box and never leave. But seriously, the studio has experience with this. We've talked about it, and he cannot say anymore. So, what do you think of these two amazing writers? I like Beef. Beef is one of the best shows I've ever seen. It's like somebody honks at another person and then they destroy each other's life. It's insane. Yeah, they have beef. They have real beef.
Shit. Well, yeah. I mean, like, drama creates sensation, and sensation creates a masterpiece. That is why people love Jersey Shore. Yes. Let me just say it like that. Yeah.
Yo, Beast, did you drink my margarita and smash my grill?
Indeed. Yeah. Yes, exactly. And that's what people want. But like, I think like doing that is, for one, risky. But like,
I think that just the X-Men, because it's a family dynamic.
Yeah.
These are the perfect writers just for that.
Yeah, just for that. Yeah.
I would recommend Beef, and I would recommend The Bear the first season.
Yes.
But yeah, these are great writers to add.
Yes.
And Jake Schreier with Thunderbolts, that was all about interpersonal connections, right?
Oh yeah.
It was all about coming to terms with your past and your trauma.
Yeah.
And that's also a very big part of the X-Men. So
definitely.
I feel like they're going the right direction.
Yeah. Because like X-Men is always almost every interpretation of the X-Men has been like what's your place in society? How do you accept yourself within it? And what
allegory for racism,
segregation, you name it.
Yeah.
And how do you carry yourself while going through it? You know, like family drama and interpersonal connections definitely fit naturally within it. And those writers, they're good at that, because The Bear is one. And I don't know the show Lee Sung-jin. I don't know that one.
No, that's the writer. It's the creator.
Oh, okay.
Beef.
Yeah, Beef. Yeah.
Lee Sung-jin was the creator of Beef and The Bear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Beef. So I don't know the movie Beef.
Beef is like Beef is also it's with the same dude who voices Invincible. You know the guy who gets his head smashed in freaking Walking Dead. You know that actor? What's his name? The actor?
Oh yeah, him. Lee Sung Jin, right?
No, that's not. He's a great. Okay, whatever. DOOMBOT 16 has a malfunctioning.
Yeah. My RAM storage has been robbed.
But it's
probably by the.
Long story short, we are in good hands with the new X-Men because they're focusing on the personal relationships and not the spectacle of the X-Men.
Yes.
And of course, the X-Men is one of the most spectacular comics out there. It has some of the best, awesome storylines. But the thing that you have to get right is the family dynamics, and that's what they're focusing on. They're focusing on the relationships of the characters. Yes. And if they do that, then the rest will follow. Because the moment that you only watch the X-Men movies for the spectacle, then it's just visual noise. Yes. You want to watch it and feel the stakes. And if you don't feel the stakes every time they go into battle, if you don't care about Rogue and Gambit or Kitty Pryde, whatever X-Men team they're gonna choose,
how they affect each other when going into battle, what happened before, during, after,
exactly. You want them to care about it, which is also pretty crazy right now. For some time already, Juggernaut is a part of the X-Men. I would love it if Juggernaut was a part of the X-Men, and he would the X-Men? And he would replace maybe I want this, no Wolverine.
Oh,
do not put Wolverine in the X-Men,
Yet?
Yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I want Wolverine in the X-Men, maybe X-Men number 3,
Okay.
But I want Wolverine to be introduced separately,
Yeah. Because Wolverine already kind of, before the X-Men, he already kind of had his own kind of...
He started as a Hulk villain.
Yeah.
Introduce him like a Hulk villain. Introduce him that Hulk is being haunted, maybe in an Avengers movie or something else.
Yeah. Or he has
or
his
in
own...
a side story, maybe in... Side story of X-Men 3 is Hulk being haunted by Wolverine, and then at the end, Wolverine... joins the X-Men, something like that. But okay, because the over-reliance on X-Men in the Fox universe was too much. Let's talk about another show which I know you are very excited for, and I think all of these viewers are very excited for. She-Hulk 2.
I definitely cannot wait to watch that show. I'm so excited. Look at the way I'm smiling.
Me personally, I watched every single episode of She-Hulk, and I gotta make people mad. I enjoy it. I enjoy the fact that I got to see a 6'5" big green lady twerking on my TV screen. That brought a big robotic smile to my goon-bot face.
The show's not bad.
Because DOOMBOT be gooning for these green butts.
Yes, I be gooning for these greens too. Yes.
I got a little thing going for the green ladies.
Yeah. Money trees, say Halle Berry or hallelujah.
Fiona, come on, smash your passion. I'm smashing all day.
Smash any day.
She-Hulk. She-Hulk was a crazy show. It was literally her using her newfound powers to hook up with dudes on Craigslist. There was a whole episode of her hooking up with dudes. Imagine any male superhero doing the exact same thing. The stories that would be written about. It was just so toxic. It was so bad. Literally, I tried watching it with my girlfriend. She was like, "No, do not put this trash on." I was like, "Yes, give me more." The episodes were all 20 minutes. They didn't make any sense.
Oh, damn.
It was so dumb. I think that Doja Cat Megan Thee Stallion showed up, and that's why She-Hulk was twerking. It was okay. I loved it though. I loved it. I thought it was very funny. I love the fact that it ended with Scar, the Hulk's son, having the worst haircut of all time.
Jesus.
Who made that up? You went from a mohawk or Tarzan hair
to a mo what?
To a mo what the fuck is that? Okay, let's read this thing. This is something I can read, like an article by the Economic Times, who are I think, on economic bad times if they write an article like this. But I don't know. I'm just being dumb because I'm excited because She-Hulk Season 2 is a series making a comeback? Question mark. Marvel executive provides positive updates. So Marvel executive said the following. In a notable revelation with Winterbomb, he pushed back against the perception that the show was underperformed. He stated that She-Hulk Attorney at Law was in fact among Marvel's strongest performing series on streaming. According to him, the show resonated well with general audiences, even as it faced criticism from certain sections of the online fan community. This contrast highlights what industry insiders often describe as a gap between social media sentiment and actual viewership data. The mixed reception, strong. You want to do this part?
Yes. Mixed reception, strong
Okay,
viewership.
never mind.
Okay.
Mixed reception. You can just do it in your normal voice, man.
Okay. Mixed reception, strong viewership. The first season of The Hulk generated significant discussion upon release, particularly for its comedic tone and fourth wall-breaking narrative style. While some long-time Marvel fans expressed reservations, the series attracted a broad audience base.
Yeah.
Season 2. Brad Winterbaum, head of Marvel Television, has publicly expressed his enthusiasm for continuing the story of Jennifer Walters.
Interesting.
Speaking in a recent podcast interview, Winterbaum said he would love to make more seasons of the show, indicating strong internal support for the project, according to a report by Coming Soon. However, he also acknowledged that a second season is not currently in active production. His comments suggest that while the creative intent exists, logistical or strategic factors may be delaying a formal green light.
So it's just interesting to see this. Okay, the first thing, the perception of the MCU loud nerds that will go so far as to put on a DOOMBOT mask and record an hour-long podcast talking about all this gobbledygook was like, no, I don't like this.
It's the Skeeto.
I don't like it.
How dare you make
But
it
the
vegan.
general audience of, I don't know, goofy goobers that like to sit on the couch and just chill without participating in any of the internet discourse is like, it's all right. I'll watch it. And but that's just interesting to see that. You have never seen it, right? You have not seen it?
I have never seen an episode. I have seen a clip. Well, 5 minutes. I only watched 30 seconds of it, and I was already sick of it.
Bro, this has one of the best scenes in MCU television is after She-Hulk smashes Daredevil because they hook up.
What?
In the show, yes, She-Hulk.
What?
Yes, they hook up.
No!
Yeah, bro, you don't know how jealous I am of Mr. Double D's because
she's a lawyer.
Yeah, they're both lawyers.
Oh, damn!
You're yelling in the mic, my guy. Take a step back.
Sorry, but this is bad, my man.
So yeah. And then after they smash, the morning after, you have Daredevil doing the walk of shame home. You know, he's like holding his boots. Oh man, did I really just do that? Daredevil is like the biggest slut. He's like the biggest. He's hooking up every single season. Like, oh, I'm hooking up with a ninja. Oh, this is a girl that I stopped from overdose.
Not like you can see what they look like, you know.
Yeah, but for somebody who pretends he's blind, he sure is picking some lookers. You know, he might be Stevie Wonder blind. You know, he might just be pretending.
But he's not Stevie Wondering who.
No. It's like, I'm blind. No.
Yes, I'll come with you. Yes, I'll come with you.
Is this the Pamela Anderson meet and greet? But yeah, that's such a good. I don't know. I like the She-Hulk show. It's very bad. It's not good. Not for a moment. I'm not saying that this is a good show by any sense, but I'm a connoisseur of the fine arts, but at the same time, I enjoy a good old-fashioned fart joke, okay?
Yeah.
And when a guy gets punched in the dick, it's always It's always good.
Yep.
You know,
The primal instincts come up, and you just have to laugh.
I do not claim to be a sophisticated Doombot.
Yes.
And I would be down. For me personally, I would be down with the Sheoxies too. Of course, they would have to get a little bit better writers. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think this is happening.
I think they're just gonna repeat the formula they have done before. Because I think, in a way, She-Hulk was a hit. Like the Velma show, it was a hit, but not because...
The Velma show? Oh, that sucked.
That HBO Max TV show.
Oh, that was so gross. I watched one episode, I was like, this is gross.
Get away from me.
It was just...
Yeah, it's just like that, you know, but like...
But the She-Hulk comic was always, like, tacky.
Yeah.
Not all. I had a couple She-Hulk comics that were serious, but like most of them, she breaks the fourth wall. The writers know that the people who read it are gooners. But we're talking for way too long about the She-Hulk stuff. Let's talk about some manly stuff. Let's talk about the trailers.
Time for trailers. Will it be doomed to fail or doomtastic?
No. The new Punisher, one last kill trailer.
Yes.
It looks so good. It looks like such a good time.
Squire Loki, yeah.
It is just, damn, you got Frank Castle with a beard. He has to save a family or something. What did you get out of this trailer? Because it's kind of vague, but I loved everything I saw on screen. What did you think of this trailer?
Well, yeah, so let's just say, like, it didn't give much information. It's a trailer. It gives you all the interesting pieces and bits, and emphasizing the emotion and storyboard. Oh yeah, he's trying. Oh shit! No, don't take the collectibles first. I have children. They will miss me.
He was seeing like ghosts of people in his past. I think this guy was like a thing in his head.
Oh,
I think this maybe was one of his army buddies.
Oh, okay, yeah. This guy definitely like the army guy that betrayed him. I think he's gonna like
Jigsaw
that maybe.
Did you watch the Punisher show?
No.
It was like a Punisher show. I have to watch. I've never seen that. I have to check that out. Punisher was so good in the second season of Daredevil when he got introduced.
Oh yeah, like that speech he had against Daredevil.
Oh yeah,
like
so good.
You kick them down and they get back up and like do the same stuff again.
That might be like the best episodes. That and the episode we're going to be talking about today with Born Again. It would, man. Okay,
but Born Again.
But yeah, the trailer, you don't have anything. I think it's about he lives in an apartment.
Yeah.
And then a girl next door or family is in trouble, and then he goes full Punisher and kills everybody.
Yeah.
That's all I got out of it, and you're gonna see him like battling his demons.
Or more like one last kills.
Yeah. That's what he says, right? He's gonna kill a bunch of people. But it looks good. It looks like an action movie. I'm really hyped for this. I'm really hyped that we're finally getting the full Punisher logo.
Yeah.
Not like the half really faded. Is it a skull? Is it not a skull?
Yeah. Like was his name already like the Punisher when he was already appearing in the Marvels?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he was
officially or like unofficially, like it's a nickname or something.
Well, it's always unofficially. What superhero gives him superhero? I don't think he's like I'm the Punisher.
but it's more like it's a difference between like he's not like the Daredevil is known in the streets by even his loved ones and villains.
Everybody knows
that.
Everybody knows. Yeah, by then everybody knows that the Punisher is the Punisher.
Okay. It's not like criminals going like, if you're gonna keep mucking around, you're gonna get the Punisher on your back. The Punisher, who's that? You know, that kind of thing. Like it's hearsay.
I have to rewatch it. I don't know, but I'm for sure. I'm very excited for this. Also, the fact that it was pitched by John Bernthal.
Yeah, he kind of looked like Danny Trejo a little bit. Trujillo. Yeah.
It looks good.
Yeah.
And I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I think if this is gonna be fast paced, it's only gonna be maybe max an hour long.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be action, kills. It's gonna be brutal.
Yeah.
It's gonna be R-rated. Whenever I've heard him talk about it, he said it was gonna be 100% Punisher.
Oh.
It will not be anything held back. It will be the most violent version of the Punisher, street level version we have seen.
Yeah.
He's been going through a bunch of stuff with demons. He's seeing all of the people from his past in his mind.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for it. And the fact that this comes out right after the Daredevil Born Again finale and leads into the next Spider-Man movie. We are so lucky. What a time to be alive to have all of this amazing stuff on all of these streaming services. It is just so good. It's so great. Any other things you want to talk about with this Punisher special trailer?
I can't wait, and I cannot see yet. It's just something like the trailer is a trailer. You know, it doesn't tell you much.
It's a teaser.
It's a teaser. It's a real.
I also
thing
don't need.
that's just-
I don't need anything else.
No,
I saw that. I watched it one time.
I
I'm
think-
not gonna analyze shit.
Plus, I think the other shows already gave like a good idea what the
We
Punisher
all know
is and
what the
he
Punisher
can
is.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like his independent shows, like 2 seasons, right?
Yeah,
Two
he had 2 seasons.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be that on steroids.
Just a great, just like it's gonna be a great episode, but it's gonna have a beginning, middle, and end, and then at the end we'll, because it's not gonna be one last kill, because for sure he's gonna kill some people.
Yeah.
In Brand New Day, at least he's gonna try to.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. What does he mean by that? One last kill. What does that mean? Maybe one last kill is Frank Castle, and he fully embraced the Punisher. I don't really know
Or
where
maybe
the character
or
is.
maybe he kills a part of his identity at the end of the movie, because like a kill could also be interpreted as like killing his identity or killing a part of himself, or like dying himself, or maybe this is like a future kind of thing.
You know what he does?
Yeah.
He kills his beard.
Yeah,
because he doesn't have a
be
beard
Yeah.
in the new Spider-Man
Yeah.
Brand New Day
He
trailer.
kills his beard. He
Isn't
grabs
it
it.
one last
Yes.
kill? Finally, the end is like him shaving it. In the beginning of the
It
movie,
was so simple.
the beginning of the movie is like his like old female later. When are you gonna shave that beard, Frank? When are you gonna? I'm doing it later. And then he shaves it, and he's like, ready for a Spider-Man movie. Ready for my MCU debut.
He gains the German accent along with losing the beard. No sacrifice, no victory. Yeah.
That's how he defeats the hand.
With a finger.
They try to chop him, and then you go like, ding.
Yes.
Okay, it's time for Doomview, and
Doomview.
I cheated a little bit. Gotta be honest, because Doomview is going to be Daredevil, Born Again. It's going to be The Boys, and it's going to be Invincible.
Invincible.
I want to start by saying that we will be talking spoilers for all 3 of these, but I cannot recommend enough to watch all of the TV, all of the streaming that is out right now. We're at Daredevil, Born Again, episode 5, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's episode 5.
4 we just watched. 5 will come out.
This one focuses on, we're not getting into spoilers right now, but I'm just gonna give you a quick rundown. It focuses on Poindexter. The entire story, it begins with him and it ends with him. Best episode in Born Again history.
Yeah.
The best Born Again episode so far, in my opinion, and it might be on par with the Daredevil and Punisher episode from season 2.
Yeah.
Okay, then we get The Boys. The Boys. Whoa. I watched only season 1 and 2. I didn't watch season 3. Is this season 5 or 4 right now?
This is season 4 right now.
Okay, so I haven't seen season 3. Okay.
Yeah.
But man, Homelander is so freaking good. It starts off really strong.
Oh,
and
damn.
yeah, some characters die, and you're not gonna expect it. And I cannot wait for these last 7 episodes of The Boys. The Boys. I'm gonna watch every week. Like every Wednesday, we're getting The Boys and we're getting Invincible. Invincible.
And
the last
Born
episode was crazy.
Oh yeah.
I did watch a couple of YouTube videos criticizing this episode of Invincible and just criticizing the Invincible show as a whole. And I can kind of see that some stuff. I'm enjoying it. I like it, but it doesn't have the budget I think the show should have. You know, I think the show should have a little bit more budget, especially when it comes from Amazon and you can do a lot more. I think the voice acting is great, but come on, just put a little bit more money into it, because this Viltrumite war, even though it's good and it wasn't really as intense as I thought it would be. So the weakest one, in my opinion, out of these 3 was the Invincible episodes.
Yeah.
Episode 6.
Episode 6. Yeah, definitely.
Overall, without any spoilers for me, I would rank it number 1, the Daredevil episode. Then The Boys, episode 1 and 2. I liked that a lot.
Yeah.
And then Invincible. What did you think of these episodes? And are we in like the peak of nerd TV dumb right now?
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna have to agree because just purely out of the excitement the previous work has given from all projects, I sadly haven't watched Daredevil Born Again season 1.
Season 1, I actually, so far, I've enjoyed season 1 a little bit more than season 2.
Oh, okay. Well, season 2 isn't finished yet, you know. So
yeah. But this episode right now, it puts it like almost there. If the next episode pulls off what this one, the cliffhanger of this one, whoa, New York is done. New York is finished. Oh, but I cannot get into that too much, but these were great.
Yeah, so like I'm gonna have to agree with
recommend everything. Watch everything.
Oh, right, yes.
But don't pay for anything.
Yeah, you have to crack everything.
Yeah.
But like I have to agree with the lineup because I'm a little disappointed at the Invincible because like not in as a whole. The episode as a whole is amazing, but there are just a couple of things that kind of get it a little lower in the ranking.
We'll get to that in a sec.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a sec. But like, yeah, I definitely think this is an amazing lineup. Things of all shows that have like been building up to a certain point and like things are coming together slowly, and you just feel it. You just feel like the characters are just. Yeah, it's just like a well pickled jar of pickles. You just enjoy it at the end.
They have been pickled.
They have been pickled really well. Yes.
So before we get into it, right now, go to the if you want to skip anything. Timestamps will be down below, but we are gonna get into spoilers.
Spoilers,
this is your official spoiler alert. We are going to be starting out with The Boys.
Yes.
And The Boys. Man, this Homelander in it.
His mental breaking down, his mentality like breaking down, he's slowly descending into like further insanity.
Nobody can do any memes.
No, like this guy has spent like 3 seasons prior like slowly like barriers of his cap being stripped away. Like at first it was like he was a hero and thinking it's like a superhero company and VOD is above him, you know, and he's okay with working for VOD as long as it gave him the notoriety and admiration he desired. And then at some point he became bold and started to think like I'm above VOD, but then he met Esposas, like the guy from Breaking Bad. I don't know what his name is
Gus
again.
Fring.
Gus Fring. Yeah, he meets like Gus Fring, and Gus Fring becomes the Cap, and then Gus Fring gets like removed as the Cap as well. And then Vicky in the show, like I mean, she isn't really a Cap, but like she got like, but she was like somebody who could oppose him meaningfully in the show. She got taken away. Like
he is now at the top. And it's driven to his, it's all the way.
Going all the way to his head.
And he's going too far right now by literally being like, the moment you like the post that disagrees with what I say, you get arrested.
Oh yeah, he's becoming a major dictator. But it makes sense.
He's also so psychotic.
Yeah.
He is so. I love the part where the boys try to save the people that are gonna get executed, and he says, "And you didn't tell me that his name was Mother's Milk." And he licks his lips and was like, oh, so gross.
but you know, we cannot also forget about Schlongman and his long time rivalry against Mother's Milk. Like,
that was crazy.
Oh hell yeah!
Stab him in the dick. that was nasty. Because I skipped the season of The Boys. I had no idea that Starlight had plastic surgery.
Yeah. And
damn, that hit me like a freaking school bus on a Wednesday. You know, it was like smack head to the head. I was like, what is going on? I was like, did they recast? No, she had like Botox done. Nothing against the actress, but it was just, I was like, I had no idea. I was like, am I crazy?
Yeah.
I also didn't know that Yuki can talk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, first...
Yo, that was also
she couldn't talk before.
Funny, bro. That was so fucking funny, man.
Didn't know you could talk.
Like she couldn't. Up until that point, she couldn't really. She said like, I got a speech coach, and I watched a lot of cartoons or something.
Her dialect dialogue was so bad. I was kind of mad. I think it was better we didn't talk.
No,
because she was
I love it. I love it.
It was really bad.
I love
she was
it.
like, man, it's like a summer day when the crickets fart. I was like, what are you saying?
Because like she's used to just thinking things and just communicate like that, but now she can just speak freely, and she the barrier between her thought and her verbalization through nonverbal actions is removed. Like, this is different. That's why she's talking without a filter. But I like that.
Yeah,
I love that
part. you got the part where they have like this virus where they can kill every superhuman with the virus.
Yeah.
And then they test it on a rock monster.
Yeah, that
really fat.
That jizzes lava. Yeah.
Like, is he so big because he jizzes lava on himself and then he grows?
He jizzes a lot and then he grows. And then it piles
That
up.
was net. Oh, and also when the first episode did not end. The first episode ends with the death of A-Train, right?
Oh my god, like rip
A-Train. The death of A-Train.
Rip the soldier A-Train.
That was crazy, man.
My god. He ended up like a G.
That was a G.
Ooh, he's such a G. Because I remember him like in earlier seasons. Like, this guy was like...
He was a piece of crap, man.
He was a piece of work. I mean, you saw some redeeming qualities, I guess. But like, everybody at VOT was a douche. You know? Still a douche. But like, this guy, like... He got away from VOT and he did his own thing, and he started to like stand up against like Discount Omni-Man and like
I think in season 3 was more the show where he season 3, I think that was the one where he separated, right?
Yeah, he started to grow into himself, having doubts about his alliances and starting to like really do his own thing, you know?
Yeah, but that was a crazy scene. Also, I didn't know that Homelander was just as fast as A-Train.
Yeah.
Then after that, in the next episode, because Homelander said he wakes up his daddy, Soldier Boy.
Ooh,
which
Soldier
I don't
Boy
know if that was a good idea. I don't think so.
I don't think either, because I mean, I think Soldier Boy is one of the funniest characters.
He's great. I love Jensen Ackles as Soldier Boy. You didn't fuck me, did you?
What kind of commie pansy shit is this?
I love him. Soldier Boy is so good. He's basically like an 8-year-old grandpa in the body of Captain America. He's so good. Even if Captain America was realistic.
If Captain America
I'm not a goddamn commie.
I'm not a goddamn commie, you fucking Nazi bitch. Get off me, you blondie haired pansy.
He is so fucking good. He's so good. But Soldier Boy, you think that Soldier Boy dies of like the Scourge virus, but then at the end of the episode he rises like the freaking what's his name, the Undertaker, you know, from WrestleMania. He just rises. So that means that Homelander cannot be killed by the Scourge virus. And I think that he's gonna die just like in the comics, with somebody putting a freaking crowbar in his head and chopping him up.
Okay, that's the comics, so I hope it diverges.
Yeah, that's the comics. In the comics, also the what's his name? Black Noir was a clone of Homelander, and that's also not happening in the show. So it's very different from the comic. Yeah, and in a little bit maybe that's also a little bit better. You know, I don't know. I am not I like the show. I'm back in for the show. But after I watched the first 2 seasons, and then I kind of left it because there was so much other superhero material. But now that I'm watching it every week, I'm gonna be watching it, and I have watched like recaps of everything that does happen in the show. I liked it. My favorite parts were actually the Deep and the podcast he does with Black Noir, and also the part where the Deep pisses himself when Homelander intimidates him.
Oh yeah.
He just peed. It's like, I just went swimming, and he seen peeing his pants because he was like a soldier boy, more like soldier doy.
Get out! Before I laser you, I'll laser every last one of you.
It was good, but I don't think that Soldier Boy is gonna be happy. Because Homelander did not plan for him to be introduced by the Scourge virus. He didn't want this to happen.
Yeah.
But it was just too stupid to think that the boys would plan ahead and would like use this to test it on him.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, I really like this episode, and I'm excited for next Wednesday.
Yeah.
To go watch it.
Mm-mm.
And on the same Wednesday, anything else you want to say before we move on from this episode of The Boys? Because then I want to go to Daredevil.
All I want to say is I'm glad it's back, and I'm glad it's unhinged. So I will keep watching along with Invincible and Daredevil. I will try to pick it up.
Number 1 is Daredevil, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Number
fine.
1 is watch Daredevil.
Okay.
Watch Daredevil.
What's
Yeah, it's the MCU. We're DOOMBOTs. We have to do the MCU. It's a job.
I will.
It's a job.
It's a job.
It's a job.
It's a job.
The rest
should be
is
in the resume.
okay.
Yes. Okay.
Bullseye, bro.
Yes.
Bullseye was.
Yes.
This was the best episode in Born Again so far.
Yeah.
In Born Again, I cannot say the entire Daredevil series
Born
because you have the
Again.
Punisher episode.
Mm-hmm.
But man, the opening of this episode of Bullseye in the diner calling the anti-vigilante task force and being like, the Punisher's here. He has a gun.
Oh my God, is that a gun?
that opening fight scene, the moment we saw that, it was this is a great episode. He uses a freaking lobster to kill an agent.
Oh,
it was
a lobster
crazy.
claw.
Lobster claw.
Cooked lobster claw.
And he does all of that after drinking a
my
full
God.
milkshake. I would puke. I would like be farting. I would like, I would like jump over the counter. Oh man. Well, sorry, my belly's a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna cramp. Oh.
I'm a little bloated, sorry.
Little bloated.
Almost throws up like.
Man, what did you eat? Like fart smells like banana. Sorry, it was banana milkshake. But he kills all those dudes, and then he ends because I thought he was really farting at the end, but it turns out he had a ketchup bottle and he was like squirting on the wall because it was like something like that. I was like, yeah, this finally he's lactating, but
It's about damn time.
but man, this opening, that opening with Bullseye with the song New York State of Mind, great, man. That was one of the best openings of all time. Then you get another freaking awesome fight scene. You get Daredevil against Bullseye in his apartment. Great.
Yeah.
Just great. It was short, but it was awesome.
Yeah.
And Bullseye is convinced that he's doing the right thing
Yeah.
because he wants to kill the Kingpin,
Yeah.
who is doing a celebrity boxing fight in which. What did you think of the as a fighting Doombot? What did you think of the Kingpin's boxing technique in this fight?
Oh, well, it was pretty shit. I'm gonna be honest, but the Kingpin did not need much technique. If
He did go to the body. He was not only head hunting though.
yeah,
I have to say that.
Yeah, I mean, like at least he had the sense to go to the body, but it wasn't really necessary. I mean, the Kingpin could like punch a. He could literally bend rebar with his bare hands. Why would he even? The gloves are
Hands down.
the
no
gloves are just
mouthpiece.
no mouthpiece. Oh, if this screamed illegal operation from the start, and I think the boxing gloves were just false hope because Kingpin just punched through everything.
But the reason he was doing it,
and I think he held back.
the reason why he did the boxing fight was so that he could lure Bullseye to him, so that he could set a trap to kill Bullseye. That was the point of it. He also, I think, he wanted Daredevil to be there because it was, of course, in the old boxing club of Daredevil's father. So he was trying to get Daredevil and Bullseye to be there, so that he could be like, bang, 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 kill him. But not a great plan.
No.
Not a great plan.
Did not go well for you, Sonny.
No. And you know what I think is the most heart-wrenching about the ending of this episode, when Bullseye, of course, shows up after the fight with Daredevil.
Yeah.
And Bullseye grabs a glass statue of the Kingpin with New York in it, and he throws it at Kingpin, and Kingpin deflects it with his fake championship belt,
Yeah.
and the piece of glass gets lodged in Vanessa's freaking head.
Oh yeah, and there's a lot of blood, and you think
it is like, whoa, it is over.
Really?
Yeah, I think that she's dead. I think that I don't know if she isn't dead. That I don't think she's at least coming back. I think she's going in a coma.
Yeah, she they kept her wound light enough to not fear immediate
Light?
death.
I think if you get a piece of glass right there, you're a gonzo.
I mean, like it's like, yeah, sure, it could like be. I mean, they didn't make it look like she got a splinter. You know, I mean, like
it was a thick piece of glass,
a thick piece of glass through her head. But like, they didn't kind of make it like that deep to make it look like, oh shit, that definitely.
We don't know how big the glass is in her brain,
no.
But the fact that it is indirectly Fisk who kills Vanessa, the woman that he's fallen in love with 10 years ago, because he blocks it with his belt. If he didn't block it, he would have died. But because he blocked it, the glass went to the right or to the left and it hit Vanessa. Well, that's how she died.
The guy never misses.
Yeah, but yeah, okay, you can say that he was there. I think he was there to kill Fisk. I don't think he was there to kill Vanessa, but of course he also has a vendetta against Vanessa because Vanessa was the one that ordered him to kill Foggy Nelson in the first season of Daredevil Born Again. That's what you find as one of the later twists. But yeah, it's still unclear if he meant to kill Fisk or Vanessa, because you think that he was trying to kill Vanessa.
I think no, I think he was
so then he did miss.
Well, I think
yeah, what do you mean?
I mean,
never
like,
misses. Did you think he missed? Yeah, he did miss.
It would hit Fisk if it wasn't for his belt, but it still hits something. And in a way, if you go back to season 3, when they were fighting, when Fisk, Daredevil in the original series, not Born Again, but when Fisk fought Daredevil and Bullseye at the same time, Bullseye was trying the same cheap shot at Vanessa while she was present, even though Fisk didn't. Yes, he was throwing something at her, and then it was blocked by, I think, Fisk or Daredevil.
I have to rewatch Daredevil season 3. But man, I just like
Fisk broke his back at the end.
Oh yeah, but the fact that Vanessa has been such an integral part of the show.
Yeah, and this time he hits.
Such an integral part of Kingpin. It was genius to kill her off like this.
Yeah.
It was genius. It brings... First of all, it makes Kingpin unstable because the thing that grounds him is Vanessa. That's the number one driving force for everything he does is Vanessa. The reason he takes over New York, the reason he does what he does, it's all for Vanessa. In his... So with her gone... Fisk will be, the Kingpin will be unstable and he will be violent. He is going to lash out to New York City. It's going to be worse than a freaking Void.
He's just going to grab 2 Uzis, spin around, close his eyes and go,
it's going to be, the anti-vigilante task force is going to murk a bunch of people, I think. Yeah. And it's going to be we're going to see Fisk in his black suit. We're going to see, it's going to be crazy. I cannot wait for the next episode. I think the next episodes are also going to introduce Jessica Jones again. We're probably going to see her back.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're already over, we're episode 5, and I think we have 8 or 9 episodes. Mm-hmm. So, man.
Jessica Jones' rebirth.
I cannot wait, and so far, I've been loving Daredevil Born Again. Also, the fact that she came back with a win with the governor. She had a good talk with the governor that she would support her. And you also said that she right now is a martyr.
Yeah, she is a martyr.
And that Kingpin will get the full backing of the governor after a vigilante murdered his wife.
Yeah.
What do you think that the boxer that Kingpin Wilson Fisk was boxing is in a coma?
I think he is in a death.
He's dead?
Yeah, I think either that or like the guy he's either dead or dying. Like there's no way anybody could be in any good shape. I mean, it's Wilson Fisk, the guy who literally cracked a skull with his bare hands. You know what also cracks skulls for a living?
Did you watch the YouTube clip, or how did you know that, actually, if you haven't watched the previous season?
You told me.
I told you. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait, I was actually mistaken. He doesn't really crack a skull. He rips a head in half.
That
It's
is
worse.
not better, my man.
He grabs the jaw and like this, and he rips the jaw off.
Oh.
And he rips also part of the skull off.
Okay, a part of the skull. Okay, case in point.
Yeah.
You know what also rips parts of skulls off for a living?
Francis Ngannou.
That?
And Hamza Chimaev.
Well, he more like squeezes them off.
Yeah, I'm just stuck in some BS, sorry.
Yeah. Jaguars with the strongest jaws of any cat alive. They literally crack the skulls of their prey.
Or bears.
Bears.
Crocodile.
The jaguars is stronger, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah, jaguars is overall bite force. A
So
crocodile.
actually you're just saying
stronger,
that Kingpin should be making those like alpha male TikToks.
Yeah.
Do you want to be so strong that you are no longer a beta male? Join the Fisk program.
Join the Fisk program.
I'm not having a midlife crisis because Vanessa's gone. Don't talk about her in my comments.
No, if you mind.
Welcome to the Wilson Fisk experience. My guest for today is Pablo Escobar.
Oh, shit. My guest for today is
This is the Wilson Fisk manosphere. My first guest, The Deep.
Oh, shit. Crossover.
Talking about Macho Man. Talking about guys who are super manly.
Yes.
And super alpha.
Ah.
We are talking about Invincible episode
The
6.
Fee of Rag.
From season 4.
Yes.
And here you got Mr. Frag, who really felt like it was a big pouty baby in this episode. What did you think of this episode, Doombot 16?
I think this episode was great.
Okay.
Until the end where they
what was great about it?
Okay. First of all, it was great because it developed the thing between Oliver and Omni-Man more.
That was really cute.
Yeah,
that was good. That was well earned.
Yeah,
that was a good.
I think that was earned well because Oliver had plenty of reason to hate Omni-Man.
Yeah.
Omni-Man had plenty of reason to want to redeem himself. And they kind of did that without it sounding cheap. Like it's not like they didn't overly mature Oliver overnight, you know?
No, it was like a longer...
Yeah, it was like he spoke to Oliver like he was a teenage boy because Oliver was a teenage boy, you know? And like he just wants his daddy to love him and to have a good, awesome role model and to fly and do Superman stuff with. And you know, like, we got that. They were beating up a defenseless alien worm protecting its eggs, which was... And while Mark was recuperating, which also kind of sheds more light in, like, Viltrumite physiology. They do heal. Yes.
The viewer's right there.
Oh, hi, viewer. Why were you hiding? You do not hide from Dr. Doom. Why are you hiding from me?
But yeah, Oliver was doing a good job. Oliver, and I liked it when they were getting food together. We're going freaking fishing. It felt like a Dragon Ball episode where Goku and his son, little Goku, are like stranded on. Well, yeah, but maybe his grandson. Doesn't he have a grandson that's also called Goku? You know?
Yeah, no, that's his great grandson.
And they're in the background of this picture here. You got the free. They made a grave for Conquest.
Yes. I will get to that. That was really
ending. That ending was very funny.
Yeah.
And they're helping back Mark back to life.
Yes.
Who is? I thought it was I thought that he would not be maybe in for the next 2 episodes, but I guess he got back pretty fast.
Yeah. It's kind of weird that like it's fascinating how far the Viltrumite DNA travels because they could like heal from their intestines being pulled out, just shove them back in
and his spine.
Put a band-aid over it. No, he did not obliterate his spine. He just pierced his body.
He didn't like crack all his vertebrae?
No, he did not crack. He probably went past it, just barely.
If he would have just gone like this and then grabbed.
Yeah, he should have, but he didn't. But that's a different discussion.
Every time a Viltrumite loses his argument, shaking my hand. Huzzah!
Lord Thrag. There's much to discuss.
Let's shake hands.
Stop it! What do you mean? The Boondocks was an underrated show. I think it sucked.
We need a season 2. But yeah, Mark gets he's alive again, and then they help the coalition defeat the Viltrumites. That's the episode.
Yeah. That's basically the episode.
What were your gripes?
My gripes were kind of like
it was
towards
too
the
easy.
End. Towards the end, it was a little. It got a little shoehorned in, like lazily writing, because like they were trying to find the betrayer, the one who pulled down the
we thought it
defenses.
was this lady.
Yeah, I thought it was this lady because like it felt like it was this lady. I mean,
But
like
she
assumed. Apparently, she's a boss babe. But fine, that's also cool. But like, I thought it was her because she assumed control over the ship voluntarily. She asked very specific questions.
Yeah,
they were just talking about a worm. She once at one time Alan came home and she had a gun and they were like, oh my god, why are you so overreactive? She's like, there's a worm. I'm thinking you are the worm. That's easy.
But it turned out the worm was just a random accountant.
Yeah, a random accountant that like.
But it was also in the comics. It was also
that. Like they assumed like there were two accountants, right?
Yeah.
The skinny one and the fat one. It was the fat one. But
fat one.
But they thought the skinny one was the perpetrator.
Because the fat one did it from the skinny one's laptop.
Yeah. But like they were like, but the thing is, it's fine if it's that, But it was so quick and easy. Like, okay, well, why even have that plot point? Why not just figure out it was a fat one right from the get go? Like it's like
in the comic, the betrayer immediately knows who does it. But right before he kills him, he gets attacked by the Viltrumites. Because I just watched like a little YouTube video comparing this this episode we just watched, to the comic.
Yeah.
In the comic, he immediately like tries to kill him, and then like the Viltrumites attack.
Yeah.
But
Like,
it was also, why is Frag not joining the battle? Why is he just standing on his ship,
I think
holding like a skull, like he's Hamlet, to be or not to be? Like he just felt kind of a little bit like pouty.
I guess he was the commander and he did not want to put himself at risk, I guess.
Isn't he like the strongest Viltrumite there is?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Or not?
Yeah. I think he is. He should be, because like Viltrumite societies revolved around strength.
I don't know why he got the title. Maybe it's because he has the cleanest taper fade or some shit.
The copy paper is empty. Somebody needs to fill it. I'll be that noble sacrifice. Viltrumites, attack!
But overall, I liked it. I thought it was a good episode, but it wasn't as crazy as the one before that.
Yeah, but it kind of felt cheap at the end.
I think that the show overall is too cheap. I think the show needs a bigger budget, or at least like a little bit more, because they are like fighting in a big city.
Yeah.
It's the number one city. Yeah. And there's 0 people on the street. Yeah. They were fighting each other. Yeah. When they were fighting on Earth, they were killing hundreds of people.
Yeah.
And in this beetle, thousands, maybe even millions of people were dying in the conquest fight. And there were 0 aliens or other characters on this world. And also, I heard
it was utterly defenseless.
I heard the criticism of why is the planet, why does it have a blue sky? Because in the comics they have an orange sky because it's an alien planet. Yes. And this part, I kind of like this part, but this kind of reminded me of Avengers Endgame when Captain Marvel flies through the ship. It's just too easy, Let's fly through the ship, and then Frag is in the ship. And the only thing he does is like, oh no, my skull! My skull! And then he grabs the skull and he's like, let's go home. And then we can all sing Kumbaya, and then we're gonna attack again, or all the Viltrumites. I already know what the story is going to, because I've cheated and I've watched YouTube videos about it.
Yeah.
About it. But yeah, I think that Frag, I hope that he still gets like a badass moment, you know? I hope he still gets a badass moment, but I'm kind of...
It's not the strongest episode from the season at all. I think it's even one of the weakest, if I'm going to be honest.
Not the weakest.
Not one of the... It's going to be like...
It had way more potential.
Yeah.
Way more potential. It should have been... a lot more destructive if a bunch of Viltrumites just try to destroy the main planet.
And this is another thing, like, their planet just got devastated. The city just got destroyed. The defenses got, like, reduced. Show us the effects of the Viltrumite invasion. If it's just like, oh, we're gonna attack the Viltrumite's home planet right now, then nothing changed. Then what's the point of the battle if nothing changed? Then it's just like a white noise. It's just a battle that happened, and now we're going to the Viltrumites. That's empty.
I kind of agree with that. I think that the previous episodes with the conquest, I think the ending of the show, like pretending that there's gonna be a post-credit scene where Conquest is alive, but then nothing happens. That was hilarious, very funny.
Conquest died, or is he? Yeah, he's dead.
I think next week we're probably gonna put all of this talk about these episodes in the What You Up to Clanker section. But now, because it's all at the same time with the boys coming out of fun, why not all put it together in DoomView? I don't know. It would be dope if you could get tickets to Exit 8. Though, if you can find tickets to Exit 8, I'm watching it tomorrow. I'm hearing good things about it, you know. Okay. So I'm very excited to watch Exit 8. Maybe we could do that next week. But is there anything else you want to say or that you're looking forward to for next week for any of these episodes, including Invincible?
I hope Invincible will cover not just like the preparations to attack the Viltrumites, but also to kind of show like the implications of the war. Just to kind of give the war more depth, you know.
How many more episodes do we got of Invincible?
I think that was episode 5, right?
Yeah.
I think
9 episodes.
Statistically, like 3 or 4 more left.
I think 4.
Yeah, but each episode is pretty long, so I think like there's
50 minutes.
50 minutes.
Should. I think all of these episodes should be 30 minutes, and the quality of the episodes should be better.
Yes, and there should be more episodes as a result, like 1 or 2 more.
Maybe. But I think that because you make them all 15 minutes, I don't know, sometimes the focus is on the wrong things.
Yeah.
Avatar was way better than this, man.
Yeah.
I like this because it's so bloody, but the quality, it seems to get worse every season, and I don't know why, because people are watching it. And I would pay, like, if the comics were affordable, I want to read the comics now, man. I want to get like those big bundles.
Yeah, like the comics go way beyond this.
Yeah, I know they're like 47, no, 120 something comics.
Oh yeah, they're growing.
This is like the first. We're now 1/3 the way of the whole comic thing. The Viltrumite War is not even like the finale of it. It's just the starting point of Mark's arc. I think we can go to What You Up to Clanker, right?
Yeah, I think we can.
Okay, so What You Up to Clanker is the part of the show where we talk about stuff that we're reading, watching.
By the way, do not go on the streets and call a robot clanker. It's offensive.
No. That would mean that they will probably self-destruct and blow up your leg.
Yes. That's the pre-precaution.
First show that I also started to watch was Maul Shadow Lord. Yeah. This is a show kind of Clone Wars style that follows Darth Maul as he is looking for vengeance against some gangsters that wronged him in the past. I don't know why I started watching it, but I thought like Darth Maul is pretty cool, and I think this show is about like it shows the underworld of Star Wars, which is kind of interesting, like of these mob bosses. Yeah, and it also shows him having this young potential Jedi who is going to train to become like a Sith. Yeah. And so far, I've enjoyed it. I liked it. The episodes are short, like 30 minutes maximum. And I would recommend checking out. I think I'm going to follow this entire thing because I just enjoyed it every single day of the week. These next couple of weeks is just watching a cool, nerdy show. I don't know. Do you care about Darth Maul? Do you care about Star Wars? I don't really care about Star Wars, but Darth Maul is kind of cool.
I'm not as invested in the Star Wars series and universe as I would like to be, but like I definitely love Maul, and that they did him dirty in episode 1, and that he definitely deserved more.
Yeah.
And for a long time, people asked for like Maul, and he got it in the Clone Wars. He appeared, but like he had a brother or something.
And he also gets like robot legs.
He gets robot legs. He's revealed to be alive despite being cut in half.
Yeah, he gets like spider robot legs.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never watched the Clone Wars, but this new show is definitely in the style of that.
Yeah.
And maybe he has robot legs. If you look at that picture, does he have robot legs? I think so.
Yeah, he does. He definitely does have robot legs.
But he doesn't have robot spider legs.
No, he does not have robot spider legs.
Okay, something else that I also watched.
How does he pee?
He doesn't. He just pukes out piss.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. We all know that pee is stored in the balls, so I think
that's obviously.
He has no balls anymore.
We read those physiology books.
Why does nobody discuss the fact that Darth Maul has no balls?
Yeah, like, or maybe he does.
Maybe no.
But
no,
it's
no way.
Okay, yeah, come on.
Darth Maul has no balls. Darth Maul has no balls.
Darth Maul has no balls.
I'm gonna drink my cup of tea.
I bet you can. I bet you don't dare to get cut in half.
That the actor is not British, but he's doing a weird British accent.
Oh, really?
I think so.
That's bad. Why
the guy sounds British? American. He's like, oh, I'm a Sith Lord. That is not how he sounds.
I'm a Sith Lord.
Talking about British people, The Amazing Spider-Man is the worst Spider-Man movie ever. Amazing Spider-Man 2, jeez Louise. I watched both of these movies. Sorry for anybody who was a fan of these, but for me personally, they felt like they feel so dated. They feel like a bad Twilight ripoff, and then you give a guy a Spider-Man costume.
That is not the date. That is even in its time. It was the same.
It was. Jeez Louise! I watched both of these movies, and I gotta give it this. The action in both, they both have good action sequences. The Amazing Spider-Man, the first scene in the scene in the sewer with the lizard and in the school, that's a good Spider-Man scene, you know.
Yeah.
The rest, garbage. Story, garbage. Your father made a spider with your blood DNA so that you're the chosen one. That's more stupid than Blofeld becoming an international crime lord just because he found out that his stepbrother was a spy. It makes no goddamn sense. Imagine if Peter Parker was a fat dude who was eating Cheetos, then he came outside and he got hit by a truck and he was like in a wheelchair. Would he still be the only person able? It doesn't make any sense. Why?
No.
It just... You are the chosen Spider-Man. That's not the story of Spider-Man.
And with the Uncle Ben cliche.
He's a random fucking token of a train that you found in the back of a calculator, and if you put it in this one fucking slot, out of nowhere a side quest appears like you're playing Fallout, like a secret train appears from the ground, and it's like, oh, and then it's like a video of him, and it's like, hey, I'm your father, Peter Parker, and this guy is turning into a goblin. Hello. What the fuck? What the fuck are we doing? Who thought that this was a good idea? What was that? It was, and then the father's like, "You are a disappointment, but you're gonna turn into a goblin. Look at my goblin hand." It's like, nasty, dude. Get a fucking pedicure, man. You're not turning into a goblin. You just have a rash. My guy, just go to the doctor. It's so dumb. And then you got Jamie Foxx over here. It was just so bad. It was,
and I felt a lot during the origins of Peter Parker's parents' deaths.
It's so dumb.
Wow, I completely forgot about it until you said like, hey, what about the Amazing Spider-Man 2? Oh yeah. Then 20 minutes later, wait a minute.
The cold opening of literally the opening of Amazing Spider-Man 2 is the parents of Peter Parker in a private jet, and then he wants to upload something from a laptop, which of course is a Sony laptop. Mm-hmm. Then a guy tries to kill him, and then they fight to the death about a laptop, and then he like shoots one of the windows out, and the entire plane implodes, and they crash down, and you think they all die. And then there's a deleted scene where Peter Parker's crying at a gravestone, and then his father's like, hello. Like, what are we doing? What is the point of the story? And then every single Amazing Spider-Man movie ends with a guy in a prison. First was the lizard, and then was the green goober. And he's like, hey, I'm a guy who has a hat. What am I doing here? I don't know. What's our master plan? Put a bunch of fuckers in a suit, I guess. And then the gall to put in the trailer that Spider-Man was gonna fight Rhino, and that to be literally
the last 2 seconds of
the movie. What
the fuck?
How dare you? What is this?
And in the most dumb, cliche, forgettable way possible. Like, a kid comes up like, oh no, this kid who thinks he's Spider-Man he's retarded. And then he tries to go with like a spiderweb thing, like the real Spider-Man shows up. Oh golly gee!
You should have shot that kid in the face with a rocket. But the worst thing about these movies is the so-called cuteness of Emma Stone and Peter Parker. He is very scary. In every single shot of his room, there is a picture of Gwen Stacy in his closet, above his toilet, on the back of his laptop.
You can't be that obsessed, my man.
Next to his bed. He has like 36 pictures of Gwen Stacy everywhere. It is scary. And why would you... And also in the first movie, he reveals immediately, like after the first time he's Spider-Man, to Gwen Stacy, hey, I'm Spider-Man, and she's okay with it. It's just... these movies, not good. I was like, people were saying like, why didn't we get Amazing Spider-Man free? Have you seen these movies?
Come on, this is never gonna be.
Sorry.
It's just as stupid of a cliffhanger as the Green Lantern Ryan Reynolds version that also had a cliffhanger. Ryan Reynolds.
Gosling.
No, Ryan Reynolds.
Okay.
Gosling. No, Ryan Reynolds had a Green Lantern movie with the fart cloud.
What was the ending? Sinestro or something?
Sinestro put on the ring. That's not Ryan Gosling, that's Ryan Reynolds. You're worse than me with actors then. It's Ryan Reynolds.
Okay, good. Well, okay, but the
put that in the comments.
But Sinestro is at least, it makes sense. Who is this random goober with a hat? It's like, the plans are going to plan. What should I do next, Mr. Goblin? Why did you put a Russian guy in a rhino suit? Why did you do that?
Why not?
What? Why? What do you mean? Why would you do that? What can you gain out of that?
There's no gain. They didn't explain it either.
He's going to rob a bank. Even though the suit will cost 500 times more, the amount...
Than any amount in the banks these days.
Yeah, it's like you have a crazy mechanized rhino suit just gonna break this random Russian dude out of prison.
We'll make zero profits. Genius.
Imagine if like Spider-Man wouldn't come. They were like, Spider-Man's not coming back. What's the point? What was the whole point? And then I paused it a couple times, and then you look at little Goblin Jr. is looking at like the picture of like on like this glass laptop table, this tablet table, and it's like file number 1, Mr. Michael Morbius, file 59, Venom, file 46, and then it's like all of these names like. It's way too much, and that's kind of why I'm kind of afraid for Spider-Man Brand New Day. There's just gonna be way too much random gobbledygook all thrown against the wall. But I don't know. I remember like it said somewhere that Kevin Feige watched The Amazing Spider-Man 2, and he said like it's way too emotional. The performance is way too crying. It's way too dramatic. These movies are way too dramatic, and because in every 5 minutes, Andrew Garfield is like, but I want to do my own laundry. He's like crying about every little thing that when Gwen Stacy dies at the end, which should be a devastating thing, it's like he shows the exact same...
Honestly, it's kind of funny.
He shows the exact same emotion he does if he would, I don't know, drop 5 cents.
What the fuck is the 5 cents?
There's no mustard for this hot dog. You have no hot dog mustard.
I'm sorry, kid, but I'm gonna have to leave out the mustard.
It's just cheese, Louis. Okay, I'm done ranting. But if you like it, more power to you. me personally, I prefer like Spider-Man 3. I prefer
Yes.
like Spider-Man 3. I prefer the Tobey Maguire movies because they're more like comic book movies. They feel that they are not dated. But this movie, because it is so, it feels like such a teenage rom-com BS thing. It feels dated.
Yeah, they tried to like make
The
Spider-Man.
action scenes look great.
Yeah, they tried to make like Spider-Man more interpersonally woven and dramatic. That kind of tying in like you care about these characters kind of thing. But actually, they actually
the story of like your parents of you, the Spider-Man being destined to be Spider-Man is just stupid. It undercuts the character because the point is that Peter Parker is just a random kid from the street who happens to get these powers. And because of how the people raise him.
Yeah, he's a city kid that just happened to be at the wrong time at the wrong place. And then he gets the powers and he has to learn from it. Like Luke Skywalker did at the beginning of Star Wars.
But Luke Skywalker was also destined to be Luke Skywalker. It's kind of bloodline thing.
Yeah. It was destined only based on lineage. But when Luke Skywalker started, he had no skills. The guy could do nothing.
That's why Rey Skywalker is such a bad character. Because it's just a character without any training is just the best. But okay, I think we've ranted enough. Maybe next week we can rant about another superhero movie. For now, I wanted to say like I am gonna be watching tomorrow. I'm gonna be watching Exit 8. Hopefully, you can also get some tickets.
Oh yeah,
because tickets are scarce.
Oh
but,
really?
But check for your local Laverian cinema if you can get tickets for Exit 8.
Yes.
It's like this little horror. It's based on a game, right?
It's based on a game in a Japanese subway station.
Yeah.
There is a baseline hallway with everything, paintings, walls, things, events, this guy walking and stuff. Like, but if there is an anomaly, the second you spot it, you have to get out and turn back, and only then you can progress through all the other levels.
Turn around the moment something's off.
Yeah, turn around the moment something's off. Only then you will go to the next level, and the goal is to leave the subway. It's a very simple
movie to make, but the premise is very intriguing.
The premise is very intriguing. It is simple enough for it to just be explained to a toddler, but it's also complex enough to kind of have.
But is it also like something really bad will happen if you don't follow the rules?
You will start from the first level again. You'll be stuck in it forever.
I cannot wait. I'm very interested to watch it. I'm gonna be checking it out tomorrow. For right now, I think this. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we wrap up the show, Doombot?
I hope you brush your metal teeth, unrust your rust buckets, and do not go to the woods.
Well, Doombot16, thank you so much for doing this episode once again.
Yes, no worries.
Much appreciated. To all you people who watched, we got pretty good views last time.
Yeah.
We got over 40 views. Really appreciate that. For you who have not doomscribed yet, please like,
comment, and doomscribe. Or be doomed.
Doombot out.
Doombot out.
And have yourself a happy Doomsday.
Doomsday.
That was not bad.
No, that's pretty good.
Pretty good.